who is watching us right about now. We have just getting started right about now, but let me hope you're very good wherever you are going to be watching us from. But at this side, yeah, yes, we are doing well. We are doing quite okay, and we are doing greatly. And let me hope everybody is doing very fine and lately, wherever you are. Yesterday, we are celebrating one of the international tournaments in Africa, which have been which usually happens in Kenya. Yes, Kenya. It is 2-2-2. Absurd for my brother Sammy, and of course Cesar Chandiga has taken this out away, but of course it has been a competitive game. It's been one of my favorite games because seeing one of the new act on the globe trying to take Cesar down, it implies that this guy had every capability to take Cesar Chandiga out, and of course to make him one of the competitive player. Sami Wale from Tanzania is one of the favorite people who I believe that when it comes to pool table, in more than 1 year from now, he will be one of the best pool table players in Africa and all world, because I've liked the way this guy plays with a tubo, and the way this guy plays, it is really exquisite. I wanted to to look at the way this guy tries to break up, and it was one of the amazing stuff which I saw there. The guy plays very well, and of course the breaks, they're on point. And in this game, in this final, I realized that in Africa we have many talents which are really going to be taking place each and every single time, because when you look at the guy, use the way he has been trying to break up his craft, it implies that this guy, within more time from now, he will be championing one of the Africa's best players. And the game has been too competitive for Ceazer, and of course one of the I will be studying on the different objects. First of all, luck. Second of all, this guy skill which he has, and of course the experience he has in this game. This guy has been playing for over, I think, good years, and of course the experience he has. It is a clear manifestation that he had to compete and of course to take this home. When you look at Caesar, how he started his career here in Uganda, all the way from Gulu, the other northern part of Arua, Gulu that's where his career started from. Then he came into Kampala after getting inspiration from pool table players like Jihoka, one of the legendary pool table players we have in Uganda. And of course, when you look at the way he used to play at that particular time, he was just being inspired by this guy. When he started playing, it was something which many people didn't realize, that this guy will be one of the superstars in time to come. But to our surprise right about now, when you talk about Cesar Chandiga, after moving from Gulu to Kampala, realizing that in Gulu, the competition it's just a little bit low, at a low pace. He came in Kampala, where he found many experienced players such as Joka, such as Hazard, such as Sejimba Ibra, many experienced pool table players. Luckily enough, this guy got more experience, which made him to get an opportunity to perform for a certain pool table camp in Zambia. He went in Zambia for some few time with a guy called Dog City. I don't know whether you know Dog City, renowned as Rashid Wagaba. After going there, because of the experience he held, he decided to come back in Uganda when his contract expired. When he came in Uganda, he has won a lot of accolades. He has won a lot of competitions. Recently, in PAO, that is Pool Table Association of Uganda, the main pool table event which happens each and every single year here in Uganda, he didn't get the chance of winning. Just last year he won a car, but this time round he failed, and Mansour took this one home. So Cesar Chandiga, I think he went in Kenya with an ambition of getting this accolade, with an ambition of winning this, because he was beaten mercifully. He was beaten by a unknown guy called Ansubuga, but surprisingly he has come back with the surprise of giving us such amazing performance, which has made many to get surprised. But what you can do right about now, you can share this link to different WhatsApp groups, to different groups where you are very passionate when it comes to pool table industry here in Uganda. And of course, we discuss a lot of questions here. You can pose your question, you can go into the comment section there, and you tell me any question, and you ask me any question you would like me to answer you. I'll be answering it to you right away without wasting any more time or any more minute. This is the time where you have to be celebrating your own. Remember, the last time the last time I talked to Caesar before going to Kenya, he told me that I will be one of the main act in pool table there, and I was so surprised because I didn't see this coming, because defeating such a Ganda, defeating people like big dogs there, more fire, defeating people like BK all the way from Kenya, defeating people like let me see here, Mansour, defeating many people there. It implies that this guy came with an ambition of winning this home. Now the winner has took 6,000 Kenyan shilling, which implies that when I count here in Uganda, when I convert 6,000 USD to Ugandan shilling, that is 22 millions, approximately 22 millions, which implies that the guy has come back with a car here in Uganda, and maybe I don't know where he's gonna be celebrating his victory from, but congratulations Cesar Chandiga for this win. It implies a lot of things. It is a sign which portrays a lot of statements which people have been talking about your victorious journey from way back to where you are right about now. Then the second opponent, that is of course Sammy, is taking back 3,000 US dollars. Man, big up to every person who is investing in this pool table entertainment, in this pool table event. But we are so honored for Mochana comp, which has happened today. Last time it was Sejemba Ibra Ore from Uganda competing with Saif Mohammed all the way from Tanzania. Now today it's been the same. It has been the same. I don't know whether it was like a coincidence, but it's the same. Uganda was versing Tanzania. Last year Uganda was versing Tanzania still. Cesar Chandiga and of course Sami. Last year Sejemba Ibra, and of course my brother all the way from Tanzania, that is of course Saif Mohammed. Anyway, thank you for keeping us with us here, and of course make sure that you tune in each and every single time. Just click on the button where there is a subscribe, and of course you'll be getting a lot of updates each and every single time. I'll be giving you every single part which comes with what we call pool table sports here in Uganda, and of course in Africa. We expect a lot from these players, because now pool table is now taking all over the world, is making people to be famous, is making people to make money, which implies that this is the way to go. When you're passionate with pool table, you expect a lot of stuff in pool table. And of course now when Caesar is playing, when he's playing with different people out there, of course it's a clear manifestation that this guy is really looking for something to take back home to eat with the relatives. But right about now, when as I'm talking, they're trying up to organize. The trophies to give to these people, and I can show you just a little bit here. They are trying up to give. To organize, and I will be broadcasting this anytime from now. But what you can do right about now is just to keep locked on Lifestyle UG each and every single time. We are always here to give you the detailed information about pool table industry. Now after that I will be going somewhere here. We had a lot of fans, we had a lot of players from different countries: Tanzania, Zambia, Ghana. We had a player there. We had from Kenya. We had from Zimbabwe. We had lots of players from different countries. But I would like to pose this issue to management of Mochana. Please, next time, make sure that when you organize such an event, you try to minimize. A little bit about the objection of fans. They really distract players when they are playing, most especially when they have their player playing. Make sure that when you organize such an event, you try to put a little distance between players and the fans, because it was total a little bit of disorganization when this final happened. Yet last year it was a little bit organized. Make sure that next time when you organize such a big event, because it's one of now a big events in Uganda, and you cannot compare Mochana to any competitive game here in Africa, unless we can compare it with PAO, which gives a car here in Uganda. But next time when you're organizing such a good event, make sure that at least you put a distance between the organize like the between the people who are into the area and the player, because many times players need a lot of concentration, and of course many players need a lot of attention in any time they are playing the game, because we've reached a point here in this final where players were not really playing for approximately like 20 minutes. Disorganization of funds, and also these funds were players also. You have to make sure that when you come in this event, organization at least must be apprehended. Now Ceazer is now the winner of this comp, and we expect a lot. Should next year defend this, because it is not easy to defend a comp, because many players rise each and every single time. Each and every single time we receive new players in different countries, in different regions, with a lot of experience, surprises each and every single time out there, and memories which I can reflect in this competition of Mochana. First of all, for the bigger percentage of the players who have come back this time round to play, they have really improved. I've really got amazed with different players. Big opponents of Kenyan players. Man, you've improved very well. I like how you control the cue ball. I love how you interface with balls. I like how the concentration it is at a certain percentage. Man, you've really improved on the chew control ball. So I think players from Kenya, they have improved very well, very well. Now when it comes to Uganda, it is a clear manifestation that Uganda, right now when you're ranking best players, we shall look at South Africa, and of course Uganda, Zambia. Now you're competing with Kenya. You're competing with Kenya because Kenya this time around, it has produced a lot of good players. BK, I love many players out there. But this time around, Cesar, you have to put a challenge on yourself, because this final has portrayed a lot of loopholes in your game. Make sure that next time, or make sure that when you come back home, you train so hard into breaking, because breaks have been too difficult for you to put a ball. Potting a ball when you're breaking, it defines the game, most especially when you're playing your fellow professional player. When you come back home, Ceazer, make sure that you train on the breaking issue, because breaking issue controls the game 100%. I have loved how this guy has manipulated the white ball. The breaks has been 100% correct. Perfect. Sammy, he has proved a point to African pool table game. Sammy from Tanzania has proved a point to each and every single professional player out there. Each and every game Sammy was breaking, he has potted. He has been potting. He has been potting. Ceazer has, I think he has done like fouls like 4 times, dry breaks, and these dry breaks for the professional players, it costs you a lot. It costs a lot. Management of ATA, that is Advanced Talent Agency. Advanced Talent Agency, make sure that your player gets ample time of training on the breaks, because breaks, they have been totally badass. Cesar Chanda is a professional player. I love how he plays, but on the breaking side, he has to improve 100%. Because at the moment when he takes this, when he makes this to be a continuous issue each and every single time, you will find that Cesar Chanda, a person whom we've been knowing that he plays very well, he will lose these games like, you know what happened to Sammy. We went in this final knowing that Cesar Chanda is like 90% going to win this game out. But it has come to our surprise that Sammy has proved a point to the extent that there is no any time Sammy wasn't on the game. Each and every single time Sammy has been on the game, he has been on the game trying to port. So when you compare African artists, African pool table players, make sure that you at least you put a ball. At the moment you put a ball, many things, you will yield a lot of things, because I've loved because when you look at Jerry, the way he pots, it is it's fairly, and of course Cesar Chanda fairly, and of course Sejemba Ibra fairly. Now now I have a trick for you professional players who play a pool table. Make sure that when you go into the competitive game, you have to be with the 2 options of breaking. Don't stick on one option, because it may lead you to lose the game. Not that you're not experienced, not that you're not professional in that game, but because of that a breaking point. At least be with the 2 types of breaking which you really trust. I've loved the way this guy called Sula, the last match, the quarterfinals, Sula, no, the quarterfinals, Sula played very well. He has his unique way of breaking. He's normal on cushion, the mid of cushion. When you see him on the middle of cushion, it implies that this guy is gonna make his game very well. It is like totally a good break. So this goes to each and every single player here in Uganda. Eh? So make sure that each and every single time when you break, it is experience. Now Ceazer is the winner of Mochana 2024. What should we expect next year for you players who have just who went in this competition without knowing the real importance? Each and every single year, I've loved how Mojana is exhibiting and of course bringing out many players. Now this time round we are having Asami. Last year we had Saif Muhammad wasn't known anywhere, but now he's a renowned pool table player. You know, Sienna Avalos. Yes, I'm speaking English. Yes, I'm speaking English. Which language do you like me to speak? Do you want me to speak? Should I speak French? Oba njogere Luganda? Kwe muli Abaganda, Bannayuganda, mba mwe muli musobola okugenda mu comment section n'otugamba nti weetuli. Nammwe akafuuka mwe nkayina, era we can jazz each and every single time here, and of course make sure that you get entertained. Now when we go back to competitions here in Uganda, let's look at the end of year pool table tournament, which will happen anytime from now. I think on 31st we expect that to happen, and of course we'll have a lot of optimism from there, from different people who will be attending, and of course Cesar Chandiga he will be one of the main stakeholders in this. It is a clear manifestation. But thank you for keeping with us today. Make sure that everything is gonna be all right. Make sure that everything is clear manifested very well. Now, these are the trophies. These are the trophies for the winners. There are four trophies, which implies that the people who went on the semi-finals, they will be taking this back home, and of course, it will be, yeah, man, yeah, man, they didn't go into the competition just to compete, but they went with a mission of getting accolades to take back home, and of course to enjoy with the families. But right now in Igulu, people are really chanting up. Right now in Igulu, people are celebrating just because Caesar has took this home. Many people from Arua, they are now rejoicing just because Cesar Chandiga has took this home. And of course, when I look at and in the group where Cesar Chandiga is, they are really they have started really to rejoice for the victory of their player, that is Cesar Chandiga. But what can you say about this? Why should we not celebrate just because one of the prominent pool table players in Africa has took this home? Let's celebrate together. Let's have fun together. Let's rejoice together. Let's put this far away. Let's make sure that this becomes the real life. Pool table has improved a lot when it comes to the discipline of these guys. You cannot play pool table when you're not disciplined. You can't play pool table when you're not disciplined. Caesar is big. I want to be like him one day. Caesar Leite, big up on yourself. Where are you watching us from? You can put a comment section. You can put a comment in the comment section to tell me where you watching us from, and of course, I will be bigging up to you wherever you are. But do subscribe. Make sure that the point it is clear. Make sure that everything you do, you stick on Lifestyle UG. This is the real official account of Pool Table, where we come here to talk about different issues concerning about Pool Table. I am in Botswana. Wow. Big up on yourself, people from Botswana. I really love you and hope to come there. In meantime, I will be there in Botswana. People from South Africa will be coming anytime from now. People from Kenya, I was supposed to come, but I got an issue, and of course it was emergency. So I didn't have the time to come there. Tanzania, still I will be coming there. Zambia, I will be coming there anytime from now. Lovely live, you're watching me live from Uganda, and of course this is the time where we have to celebrate the pool table industry in Africa, because many people are really talented out there, but because last years, many years ago, we didn't have these platforms. But right now, how we lucky that you have Lifestyle UG, where you get updates about pool table industry here in Uganda, and of course in Africa at large, at this particular point where people are really winning big accolades. 6,000 shillings for the winner, really 6,000 US for the winner. This implies that pool table is ruling this industry, is taking all over. I don't know. You can tell me if you've been watching this competition, who was your favorite player in this full competition comp? Who was your favorite player? I think mine was, let me see. I think mine has been Sammy. Sammy has been my player because he has proved a point. I've loved how Sammy plays, the concentration. Many people do fear Cesar Chandiga just because the experience he holds, the countries he has been into, the stakes he has been playing in. But Sammy didn't look at all that. He has proved the point that regardless whether you have moved a lot of countries, regardless whether you've been winning you've been beating prominent pool table players. I'm here. I've stood up, and I have to make sure that I win this. I have to make sure that I take this back home. He has really given me a challenge, and Tanzania, you're talented. Now, Uganda people, thank you for watching us right about now. Thank you for keeping with us right about now. Congratulations upon your second Mochana win, and of course let's expect a party anytime from now. Aloha people, Gulu people, malembe 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 malembe. Wow, pool table is the next big sports, is the next big thing in Africa here. In Africa, you will not find it anywhere. But pool table is now leading the industry of sports here in Uganda. Talented people. A lot of comps happen each and every single time. Now, when you look at comps here in Uganda, I think we hold we hold like a biggest percentage of comps which normally happens here in Uganda. Anyway, what I'm going to do right now, just stick on just like 30 seconds. I distribute this link to different groups. We come here and we just move. Just be on. Don't move away. We are still here. Don't move away. We back like never before. We back. Okay, go into the comment section. We discuss together. What has been your favorite player, and what is your best moment in this pool table comp which has happened in Kenya? You can go into the comment section, you tell me, and of course you ask me any question you want me to hear. Of course I will be answering it to you right away. You tell me what has been your main because we have been with a lot of events happening. We have been with a final, that is Cesar Chanda versus Sami. It has been one of my favorite occasions which have happened. And of course I loved the way Safe was eliminated. Yet we know that he had a lot of experience in this comp last year because he went on the final. I've loved how Ibra has tried to fight for his victory, but it failed. It didn't work out for him. What else should I talk? And I've loved the way how Kenyan pool table players have improved their game. Man, big up to the captain there. What else should I talk about? Can I talk about the discipline exhibited in this pool table comp? I've loved it, and man, keep it up. What else should I speak? What should I talk about? I think I've loved everything which has been happening. It has been one of the favorite moments which I will never forget. Last year, I didn't expect Caesar to be knocked out by Safe. Surprisingly, the guy was harassed. He was beaten mercifully. Now, this time round, he has proved a point. After losing up in a POW competitions, he came back, and of course, he made something which has made people to believe that this guy is a real talent. This guy, he has regained his position of being one of the African pool table giants. And of course, right about now, you can't say nothing without Cesar Chandiga, because he's now the winner of Mochana pool table comp, which has happened for 3 days in Kenya. And of course, man, it's been a long time. People are now chanting, people are now rejoicing just because Cesar Chandiga is now the main holder. So, thank you for keeping with us today. We shall always come here to discuss about a lot. We shall always come here to discuss about pool table industry, But right about now, what I can tell you, real talent always remain with real talent. But thank you for keeping with us today. My name is MC Terminal UG, one of the favorite portable streamers here in Uganda. And of course, we shall make it to Africa anytime from now. Make sure that you stick here each and every single time. We are always here to serve you. We are not about siding. We are into this pool table game mainly to showcase Africa's talent, and of course, big up to all pool table stakeholders. You really are doing something which is good for the industry. What should I talk about? Big up on yourself, Peter Chove. You really are doing a lot of amazing work out there. William Soko, man, your work is very exquisite. My guy, Q Pixels, man, you're doing a lot for this industry, portable industry. Francis Mukwekwe, I cannot skip you, brother, because this is your thing. Okocha from Kenya, man, you're doing awesome, good job there. Who else? Who else should I talk about? Man, there are very many portable streamers out there. If I forgot you, you forgive me, but man, you're all doing awesome, good job there. What else should I speak? What else should I talk about? Because I've talked a lot. Anything I should talk about again? What should I talk about, man? But thank you for keeping with us. Let me see what is happening there at Mochana. I think they have now started awarding accolades to different players who are now winners. Oh, now they are still in speeches. They are still in speeches here, and of course they are trying to put more energy. Speeches are now going on.
Maybe he will tell us. We suspect he wants to change his allegiance from politics to an aspiring professional pool player. Karibu sana mheshimiwa.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Warembo hai. Warembo mwe. Mchana ria. Mchana ra. Pool tibim. Pool tialala. Majenzi tiagas. Umejua siku hizi tiagas inapigwa.
Now that is it, and of course so I will be giving you Cesar's speech. When the time comes for Cesar's speech, of course I will be giving it to you. And of course, what you can do right about now, man, thank you for always keeping with us. Make sure that each and every single time you're always with us. We are here mainly to serve you. Do not go anywhere. Basically, we are planning up to form a studio where we shall be hosting your favorite players. When it comes to Jeremiah Naido, Aden Joseph, BK, Cesar Chandiga, Hazard, a lot of players. So we are now making a podcast where we shall be welcoming these portable players. Make sure that you stick here, subscribe, tap where there is a subscription, and of course make us proud as we make you proud. My name is MC Terminal. Let's link up in a few. Yeah, man. Congratulations, Cesar Chandiga. Congratulations, Sammy. Until next time.